And we're live. Done. No, wait, no, we're not. No, we're not. No, we're not. I can't get the sound. Hold on, hold on, hold on. No, I know, but they can't hear us. Oh, Daniel. Why are you... At least I don't think they can hear us. Can you hear us? Oh. Well, there's no audio output coming from things. Hold on 1 second. Output coming from yeah, no. Things. They can only hear me. So hold on. Hello everyone. Yeah, no. Oh boy. They can only hear me. So hold on. Okay, turn that off. Why are you doing this? I don't know. There it is.
Yeah, I'd hope
Okay,
so.
everyone speak. Hello.
I'm the DM.
I hope they remember you.
Yeah, I think we should do it. I think
Talking
we should do it.
tomorrow. I know. I just
It does come out tomorrow, and I'm pretty excited.
Okay.
Not that it matters, but tomato meter reveal, 96%. Not that it
Oh,
matters.
yeah.
It's a go, Dan?
That's a
I think we're
fresh
good.
ass tomato.
It looked like I can hear people. Yeah, we're good.
Okay.
I heard it. Okay, cool. All right. Hey, everybody. Sorry for the little bit of technical difficulties. We were just getting set up. Dan is streaming us from a new place. But we are all up and running. So, hey, everybody. Welcome to episode 7?
Yes.
Wow. Episode 7 of the Cordian campaign. You guys still have yet to name your little group. Just gonna drop that little hint there for you. And before we get started, as always, we have a few announcements. Number one, as we've said before, we do have a DM service. So if you are ever wanting to try D&D out for yourself, or maybe want as like a birthday present or an anniversary, I don't know, you can do a little bit of, you can go to our website, bardsofny.com, check us out, see our links, and reach out to us through there. Also, we do have the donations link down through Streamlabs, down in our About page. So if you are feeling froggy, just throw us a little bit of change and we can work to make this wonderful stream a little bit better. Also, announcement-wise, oh yes, if you are using Prime to subscribe, please check it, see if you need to renew it, because again, that money goes to the stream. We're saving up for some improvements, and it'd be a huge help. And I believe that's everything.
Can we real quickly? Can we go to the battle cam and show everyone what we're seeing in the battle cam?
You're gonna, yeah, sure, whatever.
Do you not want to? Or...
No, that's fine. I don't.
Okay.
Yeah, do it.
Everyone,
show
get ready. Look at this sweet baby boy. Well, he was looking at the camera earlier. Oh, there it is. Okay, Wonderful. All right, we're back.
Okay. Everybody, that's Bailey. It's a Bailey camp for us until it is a battle camp. So
It's like the most ominous reminder of seeing that on the Discord. That's like something's coming.
Yeah. So is there any other announcements?
One more thing.
Yes.
We will be we're working on a Twitch exclusive giveaway toward the end of this month. So stay tuned for details about that. They will probably, weirdly enough, be announced on our Instagram, because that's where we're doing most announcements and how we're staying in touch with everyone. But the giveaway itself will be happening on Twitch during one of our streams. So just stay tuned for that.
Mm-hmm. Okay, well, would anybody else like to share anything, say anything, share their heart to us?
I mean, I suppose actually I've told everyone this just to like subvert whatever was going on there. I've told everyone on stream this, but the audience can know that this. I'll flash this notebook while I'm like furiously scribbling down lore or whatever it is, and this is the first notebook I ever have used for a D&D campaign. Way back when I was in my first campaign, full campaign, DM'd by our current DM Woody Minshew, and there was the original character sheet, but there are like almost 6-7 year old notes from like back in 2014 in page 1, and it's just fun to chart how far we've come.
You were 7 years old.
Yep.
Yeah, Will was in college at age 7.
A genius. So that makes you 21.
Thanks for the subscribe, E. Jables.
Nice. And just before we start, I have one last thing I want to go. I just want to give a shout out to Dan for being our kind of tech person when it comes to streaming. He's right now went a little trip to go get his wisdom teeth taken out and brought his whole streaming setup with him, so we are able to do it. So if everybody wants to give a little shout out to Dan on the stream, or even in an iPod review if you're listening to, or iTunes review if you're listening to this.
Just go on iTunes and say Dan is the best.
Please, however, if you could, please give me, I have my own iPod reviews. If you could give me an iPod review, I'd like 4 iPods out of 5. Not 5. 5 is too much, and I don't deserve it.
Can his wisdom score go down after this?
Can my wisdom score?
Okay. But I just want to say, just quick, love you, Dan. Thank you for doing all this, and I'm just gonna everybody hype up Dan. So I believe that is the end of all of our jitters and announcements. So let's begin. As the camera starts to pan down, what happened last to this group of misfits adventurers? You made your way out of the compound belonging to the Longhorns, while this seemingly unknown phenomenon, which caused these individuals of the bandit group to turn to dust. You met up with Hugh and Cora and Oya, who luckily have not been turned to dust. Chatted with them. Some information was opened up on Hugh and Cora's part. They told you about Cora's past and her visions and her curse that she has, and how it is somehow connected to the magic of Mobius. And then you guys made your way back to Camden Mesa, while this strange arcane storm, which you then were able to deem that it is necromantic in its nature, hangs in the clouds above. On your way back, you ran into some carcasses of some lions that you killed and skinned earlier that had now been reanimated. And you arrived back, after quickly dispatching them, you arrived back into Camden Mesa, and connected all 3 tablets together, revealing the rest of the passage and a map leading you to the Zedekiss Moran outpost, deep within the gleaming wastes. And that is where we pick up. It is late the night is starting to fall. You guys have, I'll fast forward a little bit. You've had a meal has been prepared, Hugh cooked, and you guys have the evening to just go to bed or do anything else. What do you wish to do?
Oh. Well, I think I've had enough of a day for myself, so I think I might go to bed.
We say that, at least for tonight, there's no immediate danger.
I agree.
Certainly for us, maybe, but not for the dogs.
The
Don't know what
ducks?
that is.
Because I do have this box of
Ooh.
fun things. I don't know if we should move past the green substance so quickly. But I'm game for anything.
I do, before any of that, I do have questions for those of you who came from the city Revan.
What if we partook of the green, and you could ask us those questions at the same time?
Yes.
I'll grab my papers.
Is this the kind of is this the kind of thing you do before you speak to the gods?
Depending on your MO, sure.
You know, I would say the only time I've ever thought I've spoken to a god was when I was doing this. So yes.
Yes.
We have something like that where I am from, except we would tend to give it to the visitors. And
I'm
Never mind.
sorry, what?
And then you what? Killed them after they got high off their ass?
Are you implying that you were drugging people?
I was doing. I don't. What do you mean?
What do you mean?
No.
What do I mean? You were drugging people.
I was. It was nothing
It's
to do with
okay.
what I was having
It's okay.
to do.
I mean, you drug someone. That is how
That
it goes.
was
but-
what we were. What I was. It doesn't matter. It does not.
No, it does though to you. So tell us what was going on.
It doesn't. It does not matter to me now. It has no bearing on where I am now. Clearly.
So anyway,
As Ember rolls and partakes, it
Passes
is
to Ryujin.
passed to Ryujin.
puff puff pass. Hold on. Pass it to Liv.
Oh my god, my mom watches this.
Okay, we're cool kids. All right, you all
Okay.
partake in the substances, and the
What were-
vibe, huh?
Oh, what were your questions though? There, Calais.
You mentioned a couple times that you maybe regularly speak to the dead, and I hear outside. Am I correct? The translation is foggy, but it sounded like they were calling people from Revan to come help with the dead in the wharf. What is it that Revan does?
Well, I can speak to this. The scholars in the repository that I grew up in they spoke to many different dead entities that would give us knowledge on the past and history of everything and tell us about locations around the world. It's one of the many reasons why I wanted to travel. Is to see all these places that I would hear of.
And this is normal? You just have wealths of dead to raise?
Well, down in the crypt, yes.
What do you mean?
It's a place where the dead are buried.
You bury? Oh. Okay.
I think the
And-
translation from High Ravani to Common is what, like House of the Dead, City of the Dead. Revan is basically built upon a hill that is just an underground city of bones.
Is that not unkind to the dead to wake them up so often?
That is the question, isn't it? In necromancy, when you raise a corpse, is it the same person? Like, would you, if you died, go off to wherever you believe you might, and then if your body's reanimated, would you come back and be like, what the fuck is going on? Or is it simply animation put onto something that used to be living?
Well, and Ryujin, I think you probably have more experience because I've just heard about it all. But the reason that they have the library there is because when they do raise the dead, what they do is ask questions and then they record those so that they can get knowledge that would have otherwise been lost. So I guess yes, but I don't know. I'm not a necromancer at all.
Yeah, I don't quite know how it works. I just saw it happen, and I understand that these reanimated dead have the memories of when they were alive. So
Yeah, it's
And
not really a scary thing in Revan to, raise the dead. It's just kind of commonplace.
They are good at
Yeah.
this, where you are from. This is what they do.
yes,
What are you thinking there, Calais?
It is just new. Where I am from, the dead are... They belong to someone else. Once they are dead.
Who? Who do
Well,
they belong to?
It depends, I suppose. If they are dead because that is the way we chose them to be, or they chose to be, they belong to our... It is hard to say, but they belong to that which looks over us. But where I am from, dead is not something anyone chooses to be lightly. In fact, they all are trying very hard to never be dead.
Your whole tribe doesn't want to die.
That is simpler than they would tell you. But yes, that is part of it, I think. It is why they saw what I am or became, what we are, as a sign for a while that they were right. And now I am not so sure. I don't know. But we definitely do not speak to the dead, for they are no longer... They failed.
Calais, are you here because your tribe sent you?
No. I hope not, no. No.
You hope not.
They did not send me. I hope they do not know where
you don't
I
know.
am.
Oh.
So you ran.
I thought you meant that you didn't know how you got here.
No, I know how I got here. I hope they do not.
So, why did you run away?
It. Where is the route?
I think Ember has it still. I passed it to him last.
I'm having.
Wait, where are you? Where are you on the?
I'm having quite the time.
I hand it this way. I think you might get it at some point.
Give me a second. Jeez.
Whoa, you just got lit.
Yep. Definitely unplugged my light. I will definitely partake in it a second time before I get into any of that.
I have to say, Goliath.
Hello?
Did he
This
turn
week,
off?
please.
Are you?
Everything
Are you?
alright?
I haven't been like this in a while.
I feel like I just heard the dial-up tone. Whatever that means.
Do you ever
What's
just
that?
look at your paw?
Okay. While you're looking at your lovely paw,
Can I have the
Yes, yes.
I'll take another hit from that as if it was some kind of holy root, like lay it between the hands and inhale
my
deeply.
Coughing makes it worse.
What?
Nothing.
Someone?
I will.
No, you've had enough. I take it. I hand it back to Lilith.
I take a hit and I hand it to Ryujin.
I take a
Okay,
hit.
Calais.
I hold on to it.
Can I roll for a hit?
Everybody roll me Constitution saving throws.
Oh,
Well,
fuck yeah.
I've already given myself a 1, but okay. Oh.
Uh-oh.
Had to be fair.
I got a crit fail.
Oh hell yeah!
I got a 20. I got a 21. So
I also got a 21.
yeah.
Got a 6.
Dirty
Sorry.
20 and
16.
okay. So Lilith, it starts. You kind of hit that wall, and you're like, you hear the Inception noise behind you.
Theo?
When everything's like zooms out and you stay really small.
Lilith just, wherever she's sitting, she just kind of like slouches down.
But the vibe, very chill, very good.
Ooh. This is good. Yes. What were we talking about?
How
Well, we could talk
you-
about. Oh, no.
how you ran away. Iffy.
Oh.
Iffy.
Oh.
I don't know. That might have been 2 years ago. I'm not sure how time works anymore.
Yes. I left because I did not want to see what they would say. when Auxentios found I had turned his daughter and heir into stone. That I did not want. I did not mean to. It was not, we weren't where we were supposed to be, but it was fun to hunt along the grounds of Olakos, and we were not supposed to be there. We have never been supposed to be there hunting. And something surprised us, and I think we got scared. Me and my new companions, and when I was paying enough attention, there she was, except she was very still and very grey and very stone, and I left because I did not want them to see, and I did not want them to change their minds, as they had been whispering. Anyway, many whisperings, and so I left. And it was Cora who found me. Or I found Cora, I think it was. We found each other and escaped. There were people looking for the tablet, and we took it and we left. And they do not know. I do not think.
And how does that make you feel?
Oh, on a regular day, it makes me feel I would not like to talk about this much anymore.
An excellent and valid thing to want. So, tomorrow is when we're heading out, or are we taking a few days to relax?
As you ask that, Hugh, who's just been kind of like leaning up against the kitchen counter.
Did he partake too?
Nobody passed it to Hugh.
No one passed it to Hugh?
He doesn't necessarily partake. At least not
It
today.
wasn't offered.
Yeah.
Are you a narc, Hugh?
Fucking narc.
You're a narc.
He's just eating his bowl of like food.
He's just eating his bowl
of food. And he just yes. Puts the bowl down. We need to gather some supplies tomorrow, so hopefully if all goes well, we could leave by tomorrow night or tomorrow morning. Or not tomorrow morning, the morning the next day. So tomorrow night or morning of the next day.
Are you sure you didn't take a hit?
Well, I think this is rather a small space, maybe just a secondary, second-hand huffing is happening, but it's been a while, not since my school days. Whew.
So supplies.
Yes, I was going to ask for you five to go and procure some for me from www. www. I guess you guys didn't go down that road. It is a warehouse of items, wholesale Widgetus warehouse is what they call it, or www for short.
I don't believe www is even remotely shorter.
It's about the same, isn't it? But it's just 3 big W's. Very along Widgetus Way, pretty easy to find. I would supply you with some money, and I would ask that you pick up a pair of 2 potions for each member of our band, and also what do they call them? I wrote it down. Amophobic goggles.
Bless you.
Are you paying for this, Hugh?
Yes. And he pulls out a little sack of coins and tosses it to you, Ryujin, because he trusts you the most with the money.
We didn't need to hear that.
Fair. We all knew
that means
it.
Woody does. That's a direct correlation between Woody's own feelings on the situation.
You don't trust Leonitis?
There's 2 people who I definitely don't trust with the money in this group.
How am I one of them?
I don't know, Dan. You tell me. And you look inside the pouch. There is 100 platinum pieces within it.
Is Oya coming with us, or is she staying here?
He looks over to Cora, who has also been kind of up in her loft, kind of just listening to you guys talk and just kind of listening, and keeping an eye out the window as well. She kind of shrugs like, Oya went down to find the rest of the band, so I believe it's just gonna rest of the Longhorns that ran away, if you remember. So I think it's just going to be us making the first trek towards the outpost. Yeah.
All right, shall we set off in the morning then?
Sure.
Good. Cora and I will get some things together here, and also, if tomorrow, if you could go find out if we can secure transport to the outpost as well.
Are there means of transport that come to mind when?
Yes, I believe.
About...
Leonitis, you interacted with these individuals. Kazi and Kurti, they run a sand barge that are able to wind sail through the desert.
Well, we did together, Hugh.
Yes. So if you could track them down, they would be somewhere in Upper Camden, probably near Highgate.
I enjoyed them.
Yes, they are two interesting characters. Talk to them. Maybe they can. Hopefully, they are still running. So, but other than that, pick up the goggles for each of us, and pick up the potions for each of us. And if you have anything you'd like to spend on at www, then you are more than welcome to do that.
What just happened?
Okay. So we have a big day ahead of us tomorrow, so I'm going to go to bed. He puts his bowl away and goes to his little cot.
By this time, Lilith is just like head in her hand, trying to stay awake. The weed is like really making her sleepy.
I say, go ahead, Ember.
I have been quite close to death today, multiple times, and I would like to rest. Lilith, if you would like me to help you towards your cart, you seem to be falling over.
I don't know what you mean, Ember. I'm completely fine.
You are absolutely right.
Going to stand up and find my cot. If you could just point me into the direction of where my cot is, because I don't seem to remember where it is. That would be great.
Over there?
You are a gentleman and a scholar.
Wow.
Good night.
Thank you.
Oh.
I lean over to Ryujin and I say, I don't know if she's up for the other colored drugs.
We may have to do some training here.
Callias, are you still there?
I am staring wide-eyed out one of the windows.
I go and sit next to Callias, and in Draconic, I say, Roy, are you alright?
I can't.
I don't know if I ever have been.
What?
But I am here.
Well, I appreciate what you do for me as a friend. And, you know, I think, you ever feel like you want to talk about things with me, I'm always here for you. As your friend.
I appreciate that.
Right, of course.
I'll let you know if anything needs doing.
You've
But
been
for
there.
now,
Yeah. Oh, right.
it's time for a nap.
You've been there for me. I'll be there for you.
Mm.
All right.
I just want to be canon. I want to be canon that Jason Statham is a Dragonborn. So
Yep.
Is that Jason Statham?
Will is going a little Jason
Jason
Statham
yeah.
on us.
It'll mend. It'll breathe.
Yep, it's the
it'll
bit
have-
that will never die.
It'll breathe
Nope.
and have.
Until one of they do.
Yep.
Yep.
And then you'll come back as a healer.
Then we'll come.
Who will not speak this language? Who will not speak this
Oh,
language?
if I die, I'll make up speak this language.
You're gonna be
Okay.
goddamn.
Only.
Only
Oh.
draconic. Nothing else.
When I was in the war with your father.
Well, I'll just tell you. When
Okay. As you two are chatting and looking out the window, the storm has now completely surrounded the city. And what's interesting is the hole, it doesn't reach all the way into the sky. It's not a complete storm. It's more of a layer of thick mist or clouds, low hanging, that surround the city and expand out. You can see the sky above, and it's clear. So it's not like a whole storm system, and more of a low hanging blanket over the countryside. But occasionally, as you guys are watching and chatting with each other, you'll see off in the distance a green strike of lightning, maybe a few in a couple spots, just striking down here and there.
Well, I'm going to go to bed. I feel like the world is sideways. Good night.
To sleep.
You all find your way to bed, and your rest begins. Ryujin, you are awoken by intense heat in your bed. You wake up and you notice that the heat is coming from your bag where the egg rests. What do you do?
I'm gonna open up that bag. I'm gonna take my blankets, wrap it around my hands, and pick up this egg.
Mm-hmm. You do so. Doesn't burn your hands. You feel the heat, though, very quickly gets through these blankets that you have, and like at a certain point, even with the blankets, ooh, 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 kind of moment, and you set the egg down right there in front of you. As you watch it, you see these veins. First they're red, and then they kind of shift to green, then blue, a little bit of purple, and they just this multicolored energy starting to course through these veins of this egg. Less of like blood veins, more like ore veins for the look. And then the heat gets so intense that you have to pull your face away from it a little bit. And you start to hear a and not in a cracking sense, but almost like a fireplace popping. You see bits of this egg start to crumble away into ash. And it continues to slowly, like just a bit crumbles in right here and there, and finally comes down to where what's left is this small dragonling with gold eyes staring at you. Roll me a charisma saving throw.
Whoa.
That is a 15.
15? Okay. With that, the minute your eyes meet, you feel this impact on your chest. Not actually physical, but like you see something and it just like connects with a heartstring of yours. And your vision goes white from this emotional and spiritual impact. And when your vision comes back, you feel the wind on your face and the sound of it blowing past your ears. And as your eyes adjust to this bright light, you see a massive 4-winged golden dragon flying through the sky. Its wings beating in rhythm with each other. And as you look, you see you don't know why, but you're flying in tandem with it. It has these long sort of tendrils coming off of its jaw as they kind of flow in the wind. Arms just hanging as it glides and beats its massive golden wings. As you're flying next to it, just the exhilarating feeling. Its eyes looks over to you, and you see a slight smile enter this bigger than gargantuan dragon's face. This hatchling is my kin. They have chosen you to be their partner. Together, you will see beyond the horizon. And you look out and you see, it's not the lands of Cordia that you know it below you. It is a foreign land with floating mountains and clouds and waterfalls and just unknown beauty and adventure. You now finally look down and you see this dragonling that was just hatched, larger below you, and you're riding it with its wings beating as you both glide through the air together. The dragon speaks once more. May the wind be always beneath your wings, and may your eyes shine like the sun, and always look to the horizon. And then as your vision shifts to the horizon that you see out in front of you, that goes white again in a flash. And when your vision comes back, you're back in your cot. This little dragonling looking at you, head cocked a little bit, big bright golden eyes, and its scales, you don't know if it's the light or something, but they shift with their coloring. And as it moves its head, there's almost like a bit of dust essence being left behind as it moves. It's a corporeal being, but when it moves, you get the sense that it's maybe not. It's not necessarily a mortal being. What do you do?
I think Ryujin reaches out his hand. It's like right under the snout of the dragon.
Yeah.
Just holds it there.
The dragonling kind of comes up close, gives a little sniff, but very quickly and knowingly just nuzzles with your hand, and then as it's nuzzling, it comes and pads. Dude, would a little dragon pad? Yeah, sure, pads up to you.
What does padding mean?
Like soft paw movements, like walking up to you, and nuzzles kind of right here in your chest in a little ball, and just kind of cuddles in just right here, about the size of a medium cat. Not a huge creature, but can fill this space, and it seemingly falls asleep.
I'm gonna lay down and fall asleep too.
Okay. You fall asleep a little warm. This dragonling has a bit of interesting heat radiating from it as you find rest, but you do. Everybody mark a long rest on your character sheets.
Yeah. Hold on.
Lilith has the best sleep she's had in a long time.
Just out.
Sorry.
All right, I'm gonna use this second to open my soda. Oh,
Ow.
grip it and rip it.
Wowza.
I don't know why I try anymore at this
Anybody else sweating? It's every week for me. I'll figure it out. All right.
Maybe you should go see a doctor about that,
Dan's
Dan.
going into early menopause.
Danny, you alright?
I think this computer that I have is a wee on the hot side, and really gives off the heat. Yeah. Oh,
All right.
nope, it's pretty cool. All right.
So-
something's wrong.
Morning
we should
comes.
flash back to the. I think we should flash back to the Bailey cam because he's freaking adorable.
Is
Want
so
to switch go to the Bailey cam?
Yeah. Well,
It's a nice little Bailey cam. That's what it is.
Listen to they know.
That's a nice Bailey cam.
he's like looking at me like, Dad, why are you doing this? All right.
And
So we switch back.
Yeah.
And this is the content you crave
this
on
is-
Twitch. This is why you watch on Twitch, so that
Yeah,
you
you
can
get to
this.
see Bailey. Oh, he's so cute. Okay, sorry. As you guys awake, you get your long rest. Ryujin, your little dragonling isn't there. You do notice a kind of iridescent dragon scale necklace that has appeared on your neck.
That was some good weed.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh,
What the hell?
I feel as if I must explain. Are we all together, by the way? Am I just speaking to
Yeah,
myself?
you're all in
Okay.
the same room.
Um,
Hugh seemingly isn't there. Cora is working with the tablets, and there was breakfast prepared and left in the kitchen for
to add any sort of substance of that nature in a long time, and I might have said some things, or really I might have said nothing. I apologize if I hurt anyone.
I don't think you said much of anything really there.
You looked at your paw
Really
for a
nice.
while.
I thought I had. I remember saying so much. I didn't say anything.
Did you feel as though you wanted to hurt someone?
No. But sometimes, under the influences of substances, I hurt people, as you all have noticed from the first time you met me in the bar.
We have to
Right.
do some tolerance training.
Or just maybe next time we don't have you partake in it.
We
Oh, thank you, Mom.
Thank you, Mom.
Everybody,
Fuck
that's-
yeah.
that's Dan's mom.
That's my mom. She's making me pasta. Pretty excited
Thanks,
about it.
mommy.
Thanks,
She's
Mom.
taking care of you while you get your teeth pulled out of your
That's
skull.
true. She is.
Aw, Cookie.
Cookie.
Oh, kind of that. Okay, never mind. Go ahead. Sorry.
As far as anything I may or may not have said, maybe I just didn't say anything also. Yes?
Sounds great to me.
No, I remember you. Oh, no, never
Nope.
mind. You didn't say anything. Nope,
I
nope,
don't
you're
think
good.
so.
Oh, God.
So, shall we scarf down whatever Hugh whipped up for us and head out?
Yes.
Yes,
I think so.
Yep. Simple
No reason to dilly
eggs and
and
bacon.
or dally.
And some biscuits. Simple.
Nom, 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 nom.
All right, to the WWW.
All right.
I'm going to talk to the proprietor of that place and ask them to rebrand because that is disgusting.
Simply could have been called like W3,
W cubed.
W cubed,
Ooh,
What
W.
was it?
W.
I like W.
What was it even? What was the acronym for? It was
Wide,
like
wide,
Wayne's
wide.
World Wacky
Widgetous
Warehouse.
way, wholesale widgetous way.
Where's
Warehouse.
Wally's weenus?
It's a
Those of
wonder
us-
that they've actually been successful with a name like that.
It might as well say we were wrong.
Oh,
If they get any kind of customers from outside of these parts who maybe are not as proficient with the language, I am certain that it is not very tasteful because I am having a hard time with this.
We will bring that
What
up.
is space?
He's like, what is this trash? The name day.
All right.
Sorry,
Let's,
this is Trash the Names campaign.
Yeah,
Between
well,
when you
this,
name something Doge,
Logan the Bull Stevens, which I think is kind of a cool name, and
Logan the Bull Stevens.
Yeah,
Sounds
and-
like a WWE wrestler.
and I mean that's kind of
And
the
he
point.
was.
Yeah,
She
and
definitely
Doge McCoy.
okay,
That's fun as hell, guys.
we're doing good.
Okay.
We
You
leave.
guys-
we head to the weird, wacky.
Yep. As you guys head out, I'll fast forward. You make your way through the Lower Camden. So Lower Camden doesn't really have a walls around it. So what they've done, the guards in Lower Camden have been ramped up quite a bit. There is many patrols walking through the streets, checking the alleys, and as you guys, you see in a moment you can kind of see the outskirts when you're walking up the Doge's Promenade, and you can see that there are almost like makeshift camps and almost in a palisade being built on the lower outside area of Camden. The only thing from even when you first walk out, you kind of have a nice view. The only thing that's left outside the walls is the Cult of the Wild Hunt tower that is on the outskirts of the town. You guys make your way, get to the elevator, and you see the familiar face of Keith.
Wow. Was not ready for that. Retcon. Did I see him from far away?
Yeah, I figured Ember always when he goes to the elevator is like, Keith? Is Keith here?
Today I transform. I use Mask of Many Faces, and I just look like some random. I don't know.
Generic white dude number one.
Look like a Leonid.
Generic
Look
white
like a
dude number
Leonid.
2.
Oh, okay. All right, yeah. So brown hair instead of
That
blonde.
one.
Exactly.
Yeah, like a darker brown instead of like that kind of like sandy blonde. I know what you mean. Yeah.
Yeah.
Chad.
Yeah.
Gotcha. Yeah, you guys make your way up. You present your passes that you all have now, and you take a trip up the elevator.
Hey Keith, have a great day, man.
Kind of goes, thanks. You too. As you guys roll me an insight check on Keith Ember.
Oh, just Ember?
Oh goodness.
Just Ember, because
So
Ember's the one who really interacted with him.
Yeah, I'm the one that's staring daggers at him. Oh, insight's terrible. 3.
3. The 3, he seems a little distant. That's all. Like, but like in a sense of like you're not paying attention, so you don't know if like you don't care. Like it's not like, oh, he's hiding something, but more of like, okay, whatever. Okay, you guys get on the elevator. You make your way up, head down Widgetus Way, and as last time you walked down this road, you paid attention to the left-hand side of the road that had all of the identical shops with the different names. To the right, there's a little pathway that leads to a little like small hill, and on top of this hill is this large rectangular building. And on the side of the building, in large letters, you see 3 big W's, and then in between the W's in smaller letters is Wholesale Widgetist Warehouse.
There it is. I'm gonna write that one down.
That's good.
Mm-hmm.
That's good.
You guys make your way in. There is a person at the front door, just as a greeter, basically. You walk in, and it is immense. The inside almost seems bigger than it looks like on the outside. There's levels. There's a level above, and even something that's been dug out below, and a level below. And there's more so people walking around, seeming workers. There's a few people shopping. It is literally a Costco.
I was about to say, this is you're describing fantasy Costco. That's what it is.
Or like a Walmart.
Yeah. It's a
Wally's World Walmart.
Well, the wholesale version of Walmart is Sam's. So.
Okay. Well.
Yeah.
Let's be real here.
Yeah.
Target.
Great.
All right.
Right.
Okay.
So
Great. So that is just
One day
Dan.
Dan will finish a sentence.
Yeah.
So there's a little area that you can walk around and look through stuff. It's more of like the mundane items, like your pots, your pans, all of that, like manufacturing goods. Maybe a few gadgets here and there. But you see it says enhanced items or magical items, depending. There's like 2 words, like it says like enhanced or magical items, a big counter on the other side of this main floor. And there's people at the counter just like waiting for people to walk up and talk to you.
Is this like at all like weaponry? Is it that?
You see behind that there are seemingly some weapons.
Ooh.
And there's also like an armory section within the mundane area. This is basically your
Definitely a Walmart then.
Yeah, it's a Walmart.
For sure, a Walmart.
Yeah. I mean there's clothes at like Costco, you know?
That's
Yeah,
true.
but
You're not wrong.
shotguns.
I don't know. I feel like they're depending on what state
Depending
you're
on
in,
what
there could
state
be
you're in, there might
shotguns at
some shotguns
Costco.
in that Costco. Can I go to I would like to go to the weapons section. Are we splitting up? Are we staying together?
What was it we were looking? We were looking for potions and
And
ammo-phobic goggles.
Oh,
Question mark?
I'd like to go. I trust all of you. I'd like to go to
You may go
Okay, thank you.
to the weapons.
Thank you so much.
Okay. Mom,
Can I go look at the Legos?
Can I go to the game
Does-
section, Mom? Can I go to the game section, please?
Does anyone else have a thing that they need to shop for and would like to branch off?
Nope, just me.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
No, I think we can just ask them at the counter if you need anything specific.
yeah.
Lovely. Ryujin, you do have the money.
Yes, I do.
Okay.
Everything's on Hugh today.
You
Indeed, it
guys
is.
Make your way up to the counter where you see there is a dwarven woman with pulled back red hair and tied into a nice bun, freckles, and she smiles at you and she says, "Well, hello. How can I help you?"
Ryujin?
Oh, yeah. Sorry. Yes. We are looking for some amophobic goggles or something.
Oh yes.
And-
Yep. We have a new batch of those, so I could hook you up with some of those.
Thank you. And also 2 potions for. Also, let me do some math. So, 10 potions.
Technically, we have
All-
7 altogether.
7. So
Oh, we had 8 people.
14.
Oya is not joining
Is
us.
she not coming
Well,
in?
yes.
Not on
So-
the first leg.
14 potions.
All right. 14 potions of healing. And how many pairs of goggles?
7.
7.
So, yes.
8. 8. Spare.
All right. Well, you are able to get our discount. You've gotten to order high enough, so we will mark down the items just a little bit more for you then.
Lovely.
Can I ask a question? What is an amophobic goggle?
Amophobia is the fear of sand.
No, I asked her. I didn't ask you.
Oh, she she is, well, I'm glad you asked. So, amophobic is basically, you are, if any sand is going to get anywhere near your eyes, it repels them. There's a little protective screen that has a very, very small magical enchantment on it that keeps sand or other small bits of pebbles and bits get in your eyes.
Do you sell things that protect against all sorts of natural phenomena?
Well, you'd have to look at what we have in stock right now. And she kind of pushes this piece of parchment towards you.
I am not looking to buy. I'm just asking if that is something that you make. Do you make things that repel against things like heat and snow and?
Yes, we
rain?
do. If we have it in stock, that is a different story. But we have made things like that, and we could, if you wish, make a custom order for you as well.
Well, no. How do you ever learn to get better at something if you have items that do it for you?
I don't know if seeing through sand hitting your eyes really is something you can get better at.
You can. If you open your eyes when there's sand flowing at it, you get used to it. Why would you?
Perhaps you might be right. I don't believe I'm going to try to find out.
Thank you.
Of course.
Does anyone want anything else?
What else is there? How much? Wait, no. How much did this all come out to? You said we had a lucrative discount.
Yes. Whoops. Yes, sir. You did. Let me just do my math. And she starts writing down on her little paper a little bit. Times 14. So that is that much.
Times 14.
And then the goggles themselves. I'm doing my math. 1 second, guys. 15 times. What's 15 times 7? Anybody? Or 15 times 8?
You knew exactly what we would be buying here.
Well, I didn't know you guys wanted it right off the bat. There's a bunch of stuff you can buy.
105, Woody.
105. Thank you, kings and queens.
I need you to go to the store and get these things. I also run the store and stock it. I know the prices.
What is
So that would bring your total as of now to 623 gold pieces.
How much? I whisper to Ryujin so the lady behind the counter doesn't hear us. How much do we have, Ryujin?
It's got 100 platinum pieces.
So that's 1,000 gold, yeah?
That is 1,000 gold.
1,000
yes.
gold.
Now these goggles, they're all new, correct?
Yeah, so here at the Wholesale Widgets Warehouse, we work in surplus. So if an order has been made and there's more that are made than needed, they are sent here and sold at a discounted rate.
And there's no damage along the way. I kind of pick up and start looking at one of the goggles.
You look at them, they're very simple. They just basically sit. There's a little strap that goes around the head, and they kind of sit right there. And there's no glass or anything. It's just this like very fine looking wood, seemingly no defects. It's seems that she is correct in saying it is simply a like overstock.com.
As she responds to what I say, though, I slowly try to sleight of hand scratch away at one of the straps so that it will fall apart.
Okay, roll me a sleight of hand, please.
22.
Natural 20.
Damn. Wow.
Which brings it to?
With her perception, that would be a 26. As you start, you just go to start to scratch it, and she goes, "Excuse me, sir," and reaches out and grabs it from you and puts it back down on the table.
Do you have any poison that could be applied to weapons?
So if you guys look, I sent you a link that has everything.
Oh, that's what that was.
Yes.
Where did you send that?
I was like, oh, Woody sent something.
Yeah.
Probably a
So
mistake.
I have. This is what is available today.
So there's no poison then, because I didn't see any poison on the list.
Yeah. So she looks at you and she goes,
But there is a fine queen-sized bed available for 68 gold pieces.
That's what that.
I believe we could get you a bit of poison. Usually we restrict that kind of item to registered buyers.
Oh, well, this is, we're buying in the name of a Hugh. Do you know a Hugh? He says he comes by here quite often.
You say that, her eyes light up. And she's, oh, hey, I do know Hugh. And she's like, all right, well, I'll just put that on his account then. I was going to wonder who this was all for. So Hugh, all right.
Truly a Costco.
And so, yes, we could sell you a bit of basic poison, if you wish. How many vials would you like? There'd be, I believe, a poison goes for, I would give it, with the discount, about 10 gold pieces a vial.
How many applications does a vial get me?
One. So basically, if you apply, you take like an action to apply poison to a weapon, you would have it for, I believe, the next attack.
But then how many in that vial's done?
Yes, it's like oil almost. For just basic poison, from how I understand it in the rules, you can apply it to your weapons or like dip it in basically, or you can. There is other poisons that are like ingestible or on contact or other stuff like that are specific poisons.
Is everyone all right if I take 100 of Hugh's gold to put forward to what we're about to go encounter?
Sounds fun with me.
Sure, as long as you share some.
Oh yeah, of course. Do you want 5 for you, 5 for me, or do we want to get 200 gold worth?
We could also do that. We also have
the 500 gold that I have in my bag.
Right.
Let's have 200 gold worth. So 20 vials of poison.
All right, I'll throw that into your cart.
I'm gonna also ask. Since you seem to like Hugh, do you usually give Hugh any sort of discounts? Like, does he have a member's discount? Is he special?
Now, the discount included is what we have. You have as of now, since it is such a large order with the potions and the goggles, it is a 25% markdown that we give our customers for large orders.
Wow.
Okay.
So other than poisons, what other fun things might you have for VIP clients?
She looks and says, well, taking a peek, we do have this couple items. There's this, and like we got a couple elemental gems that have been created, and I'm not 100% sure what they do. We have a trident of fish command. a lot of scrolls. There was a lot of scroll orders going in today. So, but for our VIP, Hugh is not one of our VIPs. I will say. But if you're
what
looking
has to happen to become a VIP?
You have to make considerable donations to the Widgetists and be on terms with our a leader of the Widgetist.
Well, then I have an excellent donation to make.
Yes.
Well, you're not the leader. Who should I speak to about important matters?
Well, our leader Fiona does not spend her time here in the warehouse. However, I am the head almoner here, so I'm able to process any sort of donations.
Right. My donation is that of taste. The name of this store is... Say that one more time.
This specific store is the Wholesale Widgetist Warehouse.
Right. Do we believe that to be a mouthful?
No.
So...
Rolls off the tongue rather nice.
Perhaps if it is a mouthful, it could also be made into an acronym. WWW. No, that sounds even worse. I was wondering, would it be possible for us to help out with renaming this place? And then, I mean, brand consultants cost quite a bit of money, and we're only asking to be VIPs.
She leans in, she's like, it is very kind of you to offer your help. However, we are fine and happy with the brand we have right now. Thank you.
The Widgetists.
Yes, the Widgetists.
Period.
No. Anyways, I'm not part of that department, so anything else you would like to buy?
I'm good.
That's it.
Am I? Oh, is oh.
Oh, yes. Leonitis maybe.
Oh, I thought I went over to the weapons section.
I was gonna come back to Leonitis
because
it's a separate checkout over at the armory section.
Okay.
All right. So is that everything that you guys want? All right. So then that would be a payment of 823 gold pieces, which I believe is still under the 1,000. Yep. So you dole out the platinum pieces that you have and make the change. And okay. Leonitis, you go over to the armory section. It is all of the weapons here as you kind of walk through it's like a, I don't know, you know, like when there's liquor stores attached to grocery stores and how it's like almost like a separate building, like room off to the side.
Mm-hmm. Yes.
It's kind of like that. Everything here seems to be just like not like very high quality forged steel or metal. It's very much your like factory line, run-of-the-mill weapons.
Perfect. Fine. Wonderful. Okay. I go, do I see someone that looks like they're in charge?
There's a woman towards the back. She has blonde hair and human, and she is currently just sitting at her counter, seemingly writing in some papers, doing some paperwork.
Okay. I walk up to her and I nervously say, hello.
Hi. How can I help you?
Yes. I have this sword, and I pull out my greatsword.
Yes.
I was wondering, is it possible? Is it possible to get 2 of these, but smaller, but the same?
You would want like a like short swords or?
No. I want the properties of this sword. However, I want 2 of them. But not big. Maybe medium.
So, you want 2 long swords instead of your 1 great sword. Is that what I'm hearing?
Will that have the properties of this?
I mean, it won't be as heavy. They're different. They will be different swords, and really, that's not how swords are made. I don't melt this one down and make 2. It takes the process of forging the steel and layering it and drawing it out. But
so it wouldn't like be considered heavy. It wouldn't have heavy properties. They would be 2 long swords that were not heavy.
Yes, they would not be unless you are used some sort of other material. I could make you 2 long swords that would be a lot lighter than this sword right here, or just sell you them, not make you them, because it would take quite a while to make you one. Just trade it in. Is this a magical sword in any way, or?
No.
No. Okay, so you could trade it in. I can give you 2 long swords
for this sword.
Yeah, there may be a difference in price, but yeah.
Oh. How much of a difference?
I believe a longsword costs. Let me double check for you, Daniel. This is a shopping episode.
Round 2.
Round 2. A longsword costs.
Shows the
50
damn
gold
wizard.
pieces.
There's so many scrolls.
50 gold pieces.
And a great sword also costs 50. So you'd have to pay the difference of 50 gold pieces.
Oh, see. This isn't going to do what I want it to do, correct?
What do you want, Dan?
I want 2 of them that have the same properties as 1, so I can continue to do what I can do with 1 with 2.
Just for like style?
Nope. For
What-
the
what
bonus.
you want?
What can you do with 1?
I can have great weapon fighting, so I can use 1 of them and re-roll dices that hit 1 or 2. Sorry, this is very technical for everyone watching.
Great weapon
So
fighting has to be two-handed
It
weapon.
has to be a
Two-handed
two-handed weapon, or it has to be a heavy property. So I want a heavy property in swords that are one-handed.
You can't hold a heavy weapon with 1 hand.
Right. That's what I was hoping there was a thing that I could.
There is a way, but it is not going to be just by getting 2 long swords.
That's
It'd be
what I
different.
thought. That's
It'd
what I
be
thought.
different damage.
Yeah.
Okay.
So then I look at her and I say, "Oh, never mind," and I turn around and walk away.
Confused, she just goes back to her work. Okay, you guys have now 14 regular potions of healing, 8 ammophobic goggles, and then 20 separate vials of poison.
Holy shit.
Jesus.
And they're all, as you guys are kind of let out, Ava walks up on the bed. As you guys are let out of the warehouse, kind of the exit line, you are given this crate. It's rather small because they're not large items with everything in it, and you are sent on your way.
I take 10 of the poison vials and I give Ryujin the other 10.
Why is every shop owner in this town a fucking asshole?
Yeah, they're kind of annoying. Like, I thought we could only go up from Toad, but it's looking like...
I didn't even ask for her name. That's how uninteresting she was.
I catch back up to them and I say, "I didn't get anything."
Oh, next time.
Not like when you go to the checkout aisle at a Walmart. You know, like you
Yeah.
chat up. Like, no offense against Walmart checkers, but like I don't know.
I
don't
chat
know
them up,
what
Woody.
I know you do, Dan.
Okay.
Well, I think we all chat anybody who works at a grocery store now because
Oh,
we've
yeah.
all been so starved for
Hello,
like,
how are you?
yeah human communication.
All
I'll
right.
tell you. There are some weird conversation starters that I've been party to lately at Hex. That's all I'll say. Holy shit.
Okay. So you guys, where to next?
Are we not going? Well, actually, how does the storm look? And the wolf?
About the same as it was yesterday. So the
Still lightning strikes every now and then.
every now and in the day it drops off quite a bit. Like maybe you've seen one since you've been looking around during the day, but they seem to very much pick up during the nighttime. But a couple during the day.
We make our way back to the warehouse.
We've got to get transportation first.
Oh,
Well, isn't Hugh going to do something about
Or-
that?
Right,
was
what
doing
is
that.
what is the quickest way to Upper Camden?
Oh, my.
You're in Upper Camden right now.
Oh,
It's actually
where was
the High Gate is just down the road from you.
the High Gate? Is
Highgate is where the drop off for the barge depot is to get back and forth.
Lovely.
And you're on Witch's Way, which connects with Doge's Promenade at Highgate.
Let's head down and try to find those two fellows that Leonitis knows and secure passage.
I do. remember
Excellent.
them. Yes, let's go.
Okay. You guys head over to Highgate. Ember, roll me a perception check, por favore.
Oh, okay. Not bad.
With smell, if that's a thing for you.
No,
Okay.
only with hearing.
Okay.
It is 18.
18. Okay. With the 18, a familiar scent graces your nose, and you've only really smelt it one place before. It's like fresh air, perfume, and incense. It's definitely the smell of amber. You look to kind of like where the breeze took you, and you see a silked figure kind of standing in an alley with their hood up, and you see a hand beckon for you.
do we see this?
Who? What? Who is this?
You guys don't see this.
Well, I have to go take a leak. I'll meet you guys down there.
In the middle of the street.
No, I have to go find a patch of sand. It's a whole thing. So
Oh, I know.
I'll meet you guys down there.
I know how you feel. If you'd
Ember
like.
walks away.
Oh, okay. Bye. Oh.
Okay. As you guys head towards Highgate, Ember, you peel off towards Amber, and as you get close, she goes, "Honey, now have you grown? How are you?" Keeping her voice down, like you're like in this like small alley, kind of like looking you up and down.
I'm doing all right. There's interesting obstacles in the way of us getting the gem that you were asking for,
Yeah.
but it is within reach, so it is simply a matter of time at this point.
Well, you know what, honey? No worries. I kind of keep an eye on you from now and then, and I know that you're close to it and you're working towards it. There's not a huge rush for it. Just if you were to kind of go and be like, never mind, that's when we're gonna have a talk. You know what I mean?
Understood.
But that's not why I'm here. I'm very proud of you, so I just wanted to give you a little present from my the treasure trove that I have personally.
Oh,
And from her, like, she's wearing these silks that are a little revealing. As the wind kind of blows, it's like little to the imagination of what she looks like.
yeah.
But seemingly pulling out, like if she had a bag in there, almost like materializing this just very simple, elegant leather book with this gold, like it's a dyed kind of blue leather with gold lining, and the pages are gold as well. And she just kind of hands it to you. It's just a little something, something. You can kind of just read through it, maybe learn a few things or two, you know, and that's all yours, honey.
Thank you very much. I'm sorry I didn't get you anything.
Oh no. You give me plenty. It's like I'm watching my show, watching you. You know, you have my sweet tea, and I'm watching you do your stuff.
Are you privy to what's happening of the things that you've watched, like the storm, the green lightning, the mummy that said we were worthy?
A little bit, yeah. I've noticed a bit of it. Truly, I don't. Those parts kind of bore me a little bit, so I kind of fast forward through them. I'm joking. I can't fast forward.
Right. So no information comes to mind.
Other than it seems rather dire, and I do appreciate you trying to help out the common folk. I do think that's quite a good cause. I mean, you're getting some brownie points for me, honey.
Well, thank you. If anything happens that you see happens to help out, it would be appreciated.
All right. Well, if I'll reach out to a couple friends, maybe see what they know, and then I'll see if I can maybe find something out for you. And don't worry, I'm always there with you, baby.
It was very nice seeing you, Amber.
Oh, good night seeing you, Ember. Now, come on, give me some sugar. Thank you, honey. And she just kind of like boops you on the nose, like in a very playful manner, and turns around, and that like fresh air smell hits your nose, and she's gone. And you have your tome. Mm-hmm.
I put it in my bag.
Awesome. Okay, as you run to catch up with your group, the other group, you make it to Highgate. You've been there many times before. It's where you entered the town yesterday. The guard presence has been turned up. Leonitis, roll me a perception check, because you're the only one who knows what Kurti and Kazi look like.
For real.
I am, as Leonitis is rolling the dice, Lilith is just occasionally scanning to see if she notices those elves that were on the elevator the other day. She's just keeping an eye out for them.
Elves on the elevator. That's a 10. That's a 10.
That's a 10?
How's it done?
Those top notes?
Top notes? Like cream?
Jesus. All right. If you know, you know. You look around. You don't see any members of a quad anywhere.
Damn.
And you feel relatively safe.
Okay. I just want you to know that she's just periodically doing that.
Yeah. I'm sorry, Leonitis, you got the 10. So with that 10... yeah, it's actually pretty easy to find them. They're not hiding. There is a small sort of... just kind of like fountain point. It's a little square here where, very similar to the one where you tracked the Longhorn gang member to the hideout. A nicer version, definitely. But you see Kazi and Kurti hanging out next to the fountain.
I walk up to them and I say, oh, I signal to everyone, this way. And I walk up to them and I say, hello.
Kurti kind of looks up and he goes, hello?
Do you remember me?
I kind of look you over for a second. I was like, no, sorry.
Those bad people jumped on your wind thing and I killed them.
Oh, you're the guy who cut that one guy in half.
Correct, that was me.
That was badass. All right.
Thank you.
Yeah. Well, what's up?
Oh,
so I'm sorry. You remember a specific moment of murder, but you cannot remember the 7-foot-tall lion person
Oh, you're talking to me or
Leonin.
them? Leonin.
Are you talking to Kurti?
I'm talking. Yeah, no, I'm talking to the.
Oh,
the-
I thought you were talking to me. I was like, what?
No, I'm
Kurti,
no,
who
I'm just. I'm defending you.
Thank you. Thank you.
Th-
No,
this. How can you?
I thought you were talking to
not
me. I don't
remember
know.
This
I don't know. I don't know.
Staggering visage.
Kurti and Kazi are both catfolk. Not catfolk, Tabaxi. 3.5 is coming out. And they kind of like, you said to him, he's like, well, I mean, man, I travel a lot. I see a lot of Leonin. I'm not trying to like say, but like I barge a lot of people around. So I don't really remember what people look like, but I do remember when I see a person cut a person in half.
But only the blade and the cutting, not
was
the cutter
lot
or
of-
the cuttee.
Yeah, I couldn't tell you what the cuttee looked like. Only that they got cut in half. A lot of movement.
I question your morals.
That's fine. So how can I help you guys? What's up?
Oh. Oh, I forget where we're going. Sorry. Where are we going?
We want passage to the Moran outpost, right?
We would like to go there. Oh, we're going back where I was. Yes.
Yeah, I mean, would love to give you passage. However, snag in the road. Don't really doing that right now with the storm and everything. So it's kind of been put on lockdown.
We
What
have there is money. Is that you use money for this kind of thing? Yes.
Well, hold on.
Yes, we have money.
How about? Well, we do have money. However, how about as a favor for me, saving your life?
Either not Ember, Callias or Leonitis. One of you roll me a persuasion check with advantage, because I'm going to say between you two, you've helped the other. One of you gets advantage.
What do you have in persuasion? But
I mean,
He's a sorcerer.
It's going to be
I
higher.
am a
He's a
sorcerer.
sorcerer.
Probably higher than yours.
great, because mine's a -2, so you roll.
Nah, not mine is
Jesus
definitely not -2.
A good old 7 in my charisma.
Okay.
So.
That would be a 21.
21. All right. So you say that, and Kurti and Kazi kind of exchange a look. How much money you talking?
How much of it was spent at the big place?
I think
Enough to make it worth
Exactly.
your while. Now,
Right.
are you going to help us or not? This is a large dock. We can just move on to the next person.
I mean, there aren't a lot of barge runners between here and there, and most of them are shut down. We could get you out of here and get you on the road, but I just gotta, like, we are technically breaking the rules by getting out and running the barge, so I just want to know how much.
I
Name
do
your
not-
price.
1,000 gold.
bring that price down.
No,
You can afford that.
500 gold now, 500 gold later.
Roll me, is that a lie?
Yeah.
Ember?
Where is this money coming from?
We have some of it left over.
And
Are you
also,
asking me?
we can
Are you
get some more
asking me? Am I
from you.
lying? Are you asking me if I'm lying about giving them money now?
No,
or
money
giving them
later.
Money later.
I'm asking if are you lying about that?
Ember is hoping to be lying because he doesn't want to give these people more money. So yeah,
Okay.
I would say that there's a little bit more deception.
Okay, cool. I just wanted to check because they're made a roll. Kurti and Kazi look at each other for a second, and they say, "How about 700 now? 300 later."
Wait, I didn't get to roll for my deception.
It was more of a if he was kind of catching on to you. If you want to roll for deception as well, but like he's pretty savvy. It was more just like a vibe that I was checking in on.
Got a 21.
Okay. He still says the same thing.
Dragon.
We
Can
trade in. We
can we
trade
do
in
a
other
huddle?
things.
Claudius.
I was just saying we trade in other things where I am from. If you were interested in those, we could partake in some of that.
And I saved your life.
No, I understand, but there's a lot of crazy shit going out there. I could. We have an old barge that we don't use anymore. If you just want to buy that barge off of us, and you guys can go off on your own, that's only, we'll give it to you for 300 gold pieces.
Do I believe them in that it's a good... I'm sorry to interrupt.
No.
Yeah, Claudius, you can speak.
I will pull out one of the little pieces of frozen lightning from yesterday's travels. This will help you with all the crazy things going on. It helped us.
Help
you do.
What are you talking about?
I quickly in Draconic say, "Oh, hey, we don't want to get rid of that. We don't. It's ours. Why would we want to get rid of it?"
Trust me, mate.
Okay. Never
What
mind.
I think my friend here is trying to say, this storm is not going anywhere anytime soon. Actually, if you want it to go away, we have to get where we want to go. However, while the storm remains, everyone is in danger, including yourself. But with this little piece of lightning, you will be protected.
It saved me once already. This is not a gesture I make lightly, and you will not be able to purchase this at any common trader's hut.
Roll me persuasion.
With advantage with Lilith, question mark?
Sure, I'll say that's a help action.
Nat 20 for the first one.
Oh shit.
And then a 3 for the second.
Oh, wow.
Okay. Looks towards you, Ember. I'll agree to your terms if you guys give me some of that.
No, actually, I was wondering, just before we finalize that, the other bards that you were mentioning, tell us a little bit about it.
Yeah, I mean, it's a little... our newer one's a lot nicer, bigger, and runs a bit smoother, but our last one, it's what we started our business with, so it's can be a little rickety, but it can get you from point A to point B.
It's up to you guys. They said they would sell it for 300.
Or you can hire them for 500 there, and then 500 at the end.
May we have a moment, as Religion was saying?
Yeah, sure. We're just hanging.
Huddle in.
I was just gonna put into the universe here. You should maybe go back to Hugh and see if he can front us some more money.
We don't have 500.
We do,
Okay.
but I don't want to spend our own money.
Well, here's my thoughts on it. Where we're going, we're either going to become the richest people in the continent, or we're going to die. So, give them 500 gold. When we get out, we're either going to be rich, or we don't have to worry about paying them the other 500.
Or tell Hugh to reimburse us in our final payment.
Yeah.
Keep the receipts.
Yeah.
The receipts. I like it.
I am fine with that. And I'll keep this on my person until we're on the boat with them. We have like 20 of them anyway.
Perfect.
Right.
All right.
Okay.
Oh.
500 now then.
Okay.
So we'll give them that. I did your math for you already, brother dear.
Nice.
We give them the 177 gold that was left over from the money Hugh gave us.
It's not 177 gold. It's 177 platinum.
Oh.
Oh, no. It's 100. It's
So-
177.
It's 177 gold.
Worth. Some
Yeah.
of it's platinum. Some of it is
Oh.
platinum.
Yeah, it's
So-
like 7 or 10
I was like,
platinum.
did we
Yeah.
gain platinum?
No.
I was like, whoa.
I just saw the numbers and I was like,
So
Krew.
give him that, and then out of the 500 gold pieces that Ryujin and I found in the cupboard, 323, and that's 500 total.
There you go.
okay. All right. You give him the 500 and he goes, all right, we will meet you here tomorrow morning. Or when do you want to head out?
We could head out tonight, maybe, if we can get things ready enough.
All right. That should work. It's about a 3-day trip. On if the winds are good. If they're not, it'd be a good bit longer. But we'll be here. We'll go get our bards ready, but we'll meet you here by the fountain. We'll just be here waiting for you.
Okay.
Wait,
All right. See you later.
as we walk away, I sidle up to Calais and I say, "Very well done, Calais. I'm impressed. That was
You have
good
been
thinking."
Thank you. Thank you very kindly.
All right, is everyone ready to go back to the warehouse?
Yes.
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 Onward.
Okay. So you guys make your way back towards the warehouse. Anything that you guys want to do for the rest of the day before? No? Okay. You guys make your way back. You get to the warehouse. First thing you all notice is there seems to be a shimmering image as you walk in, because Cora and Hugh aren't here. They're not there. They're out doing stuff. You walk in. There's a shimmering image sitting where Leonitis was sitting there the night before. Just kind of, you can kind of make out the face, blitzed out of their mind. You see another shimmering image. It's kind of pulsing, kind of light blue image of Leonitis doing like pull-ups on a beam across the top of the warehouse. And as you guys are kind of like, what the fuck? You see a image of Leonitis come crashing through the barn doors of the warehouse. Just slips through them. And almost like in a fight, the Leonitis has its sword out. You see the sword in the image, and it's seemingly striking down a few unseen beings. Gets kicked back, and you all kind of like move around as these 3 images start to kind of move around the room. The one that's fighting seems to be like cutting things down and taking hits, and like they all sort of get pushed closer to the other. The blitzed one just kind of like dazingly gets up like, ugh. And they all start to push in towards real Leonitis. And finally there's a moment they all hit Leonitis. Leonitis, your vision goes white. You're back. First thing you notice is that familiar smell of ozone. It's very strong this time. It burns your nose. The difference of this ozone realm that you've been in before is usually it's just your eyesight that you can see that comes into form. You see the whole scene in front of you. You're on a road you've been before. It is the road leading from Camden Mesa to Revan. You see the sky. It's not colorized. It's just kind of that shimmering white, kind of blue aura everywhere, but it is detailed. You're sitting on this cart. You have a horse riding this cart in front of you. And you feel somebody put their hand on your leg as you guys are riding. And you look to your right, and it's Yara, smiling, sun hitting her face. There's no color to it, and you want to say something to her, but it's almost like you decided not to say anything in this moment, to just enjoy it. This road you recognize as the Titan's Ribcage. It is a kind of a back road that will, if you were heading to Revan, usually you take the long way and you stop at last stop around the lake, and then you head up towards Revan. This is a shortcut. It knocks a few days off, but it does take you very close to the Seraphic Tear. On clear days, it's relatively safe to use, but on stormy days, people don't go near it. This is a beautiful clear day, so this cart you're on a small caravan, is making its way through. To your left, you see the opening mouth of the Seraphic Tear, the black sand coming up this grand staircase, like natural feature of just sediments in a layer that have been eroded, and it looks like a giant rib cage laid out upon the ground. You guys are making your way across it. Then the scene changes. As you guys are riding, a large beast, you can't really make it out. It's the one thing that isn't clear in this vision, attacks. And you and your family, your wife and your daughter who's in the back, gets thrown down the staircase, and you start tumbling down and tumbling, and you tumble for what it seems like an hour. Don't know if it's that long or not, just feels forever. Then the tumbling stops. And in this vision, you check to see if your wife and daughter are okay, and they're relatively unhurt. And then you start to hear the noises of beasts coming around you. Your instincts kick in. You grab your wife and daughter and you head into the mist. You're chased through this region of the Seraphic Tear, through these jagged gorges and cliffs, until finally, out of breath, you find solace in this structure, this large black stone structure. You run into it, and the larger beasts can't get into it, but the smaller ones continue. As you guys get pushed in deeper and deeper, it's getting frantic. You start to fight off some of the beasts with your sword. And then you get pushed into this room that's seemingly a dead end. And in this room is a large circular dais with all of these markings on it. There's no other exit. So you take a moment. You kiss your wife. You hug your daughter. And you start to fight off these beasts one by one as they come in, but they start to overwhelm you, and you get bit and torn and cut until these beasts have surrounded you on this dais. And when it seems like all hope is lost, the geometric shapes start to light up and connect. And you see all of these different runes light up, and as the light appears on this dais, the beasts start to retreat away from it, afraid of what it is. And then there's a big flash. And you hear running water. And then boom, you're back in the warehouse. Everybody else, what you have seen, what just happened. When these three different versions of Leonitis hit him, eyes went white and just like experiencing some sort of vision, just kind of looking towards the sky. And when you come back, Leonitis, you're back there with your friends. But you hear in the back of your mind your wife's voice. find us. And that's where we'll take our break.
I'm gonna need I'm gonna need a minute. I'm gonna need a minute.
Well, you're gonna get 15.
Yeah, 15 minutes. And we will be back in just a bit.
Okay. Hold on. We'll be right back.
No, we are.
Now we are. Hello.
Hey everybody! Welcome back from the break. Just a quick heads up. Kyle is not feeling well. There's something must have had some bad food. So
Bad
he graciously bowed out. So he will be unfortunately not with us for the rest of the episode. But he wanted us to keep going, and hopefully he's not having that hard of a time.
Yeah. So he's the Bards for the rest of the night.
Yeah, he's the Bards boy for the rest of the night.
Says that.
So in conjunction with going on to Apple Review and leaving them for Dan, go on and leave them for Kyle.
Yeah, some love for Kyle. Okay, so last we left off.
Oh,
Leonitis, you just had a experience, and you come to back. Bailey wants to be the star of the show, everybody.
Is that what we're calling it?
Yep. You come to back in the warehouse. It's all over to you.
Lay a hand.
You good?
You didn't tell me you practiced the arts.
we need to change it because I want to have serious conversations with you and I can't do it.
Yeah.
This is where it dies. Kill it.
No, I don't want to kill it. I want it to be.
Okay, in serious moments, I'll declare it, and when it's just general conversation with
Outstanding.
Dragonborn,
Great,
we'll do it. Okay?
Great.
So, in Dragonborn.
Yes.
You didn't tell me you practiced the arts.
I didn't know.
Oh.
That has never ever happened to me in my life. I need a minute. And Leonitis kind of just like walks to somewhere by himself in a corner.
You go to a corner and you Blair Witch for a minute.
Blair Witch for a minute.
I look at Ryujin and Calais because I don't speak Draconic and Ember doesn't either. And asking Elvin, what just happened? Was he just possessed?
I think that was some form of magic that our friend was not expecting. Those can be hard times, I know them well. They have requested a moment to gather themselves, it looks like. Ryujin, do you have any more of the bad but then later good drink?
Yes. Yes, I do.
I think maybe some of that might be in order fairly shortly.
All right.
Leonitis
but
turns around and he looks at all of them. And he goes, you all saw multiple of me, right?
Aye.
I go and grab the bottle of whiskey that I have. And I just hold it out to Leonitis.
I take it and I start downing it.
Oh, okay, Leonitis.
Well, yeah, slow down a little
And
bit.
then I put it down. I felt like I saw everything. I haven't told any of you this, and I'm sorry. I didn't know what to say, but the reason I was where I am, and the reason that I'm doing anything I am, is because I've lost my wife, and I've lost my daughter. And everything I do, and everything every move I make is to try and find them again. And I saw them. And whatever just happened, and whatever overcame me, I saw them, and I haven't seen them in so long, and I miss them More than I've missed anything in my entire life. And I don't know where they are. And I don't know how to find them, and I'm lost.
Where was the last place you saw them?
Between Candon Mesa and Ravane. Shit, balls. And in my vision, I was with them. And I wasn't able to say anything, but I felt as if I was in multiple places at once, and like it was different versions of what had happened, and some of them I remember and some of them I don't. And I don't know. I don't know what.
Some of them you don't remember.
No. Not at all. In fact, I know they never happened to me.
Is it like there were I don't want to call them ghosts because you're not dead, but the invisible, the clear images of you. There was one of you fighting, but you've never fought in the warehouse. So is it like that? Like there's almost if something else had happened, like possibilities of in time. I don't know, like threads. Does that make sense?
The one that I do remember was at the end. I was in the Seraphic Tear, where I do remember being, and I touched something, and then actually right before I met Hugh, I had touched something in the Seraphic Tear, and then I woke up in the middle of the desert. And that was in there, but everything else.
Do you think maybe you have been to where we are already going to?
What?
I don't know. I will not pretend to. But what you are describing, it sounds like what many people would consider some sort of gift. And if you are seeing things that you do not know, but know things close to, or connected to threads, that is a good word, then we should follow them. These are not, or we should not think of these as happenstance. But we can take it a day at a time.
But I those things didn't happen to me. I remember where I was. I was on horseback with my wife Yara, and I don't remember that. That never happened to me.
But it might.
Or it could have, I guess, is the question. If you'd made different choices. Is it some kind of like, yeah, it's showing you, I don't know if it's time travel or what, but it's weird. No offense. I'm trying to make sense of it myself.
I will also add the three of you smell ozone, that like kind of electric fresh smell in the air.
So let me get this straight. Go ahead, Clays.
Well, I was just going to ask, is that a recognizable smell? Is it something that we would associate with?
Kind of like before lightning strikes, yeah. It's just the apparitions of the echoes, that's one of their like telltale signs is the smell of ozone.
So what's the timeline here from you losing track of your wife and daughter and in the seraphic tear?
Well, I went with them. Bless you. I went with them to halfway on the trail between Camden Mesa and Ravine. But I let
Revan.
them, fuck me. But I let them go. I kissed them goodbye and I said goodbye. And then I went off to go. Oh wait, I'm sorry. That's very wrong. That's my bad. No, I didn't even go with them. They went off by themselves. I said goodbye to them. And then they went off by themselves to go to Revit.
Yes.
Right. And then they never came back. And I've been looking for them ever since, and that's why I went to the Seraphic Tear, thinking that I could find them on that way, and then I got caught up with a. Hold on, I have it in my notes. Hold on 1 second.
The group you were with?
Yes.
The Vanishing Grin.
Vanishing Grin. I got caught up with a group called the Vanishing Grin, and I was helping them do a heist, per se, I guess, in the Seraphic Tear, and then I went into the Seraphic Tear, and I found what looked like an orb or of some sort, and then the next thing I knew, I was in the middle of sand.
Just a quick correction, Dan, just
Thank
to help you
Go
out.
ahead. Yeah.
You didn't go into the Seraphic Tear. It was a tomb on the outskirts of the
That's
Seraphic
what
Tear.
it was.
And you were hired as basically muscle.
Right. Yeah.
For them.
Right.
It sounds. Your story and your visions sound very markedly different.
I know.
It makes me think it is maybe
a different version of my life.
Being given, maybe that, or maybe these visions are giving you ties to one thing that you recognize, and visions of things that you have yet to see, to ground everything. We had seers who did something not the same, but up a similar alley. I don't know, but it is at least something, if you are willing to share what you see, something we can...
Well, yes, Yes, I was on a... There was one moment where I was on on horseback with my wife Yara and my sweet keeper. And there was we were on a horse, and then it shifted to... My dog is going nuts. It shifted to what seemed like us being attacked by a large creature, and then we were falling, and then we landed, and I made sure they were okay, and they were, but then there were more of them, and I was fighting them, and then that went away, and then I had the memory of touching the whatever it was, and now I'm here. So if those are different versions of my life, I wish I was living those and not this. Because, well, any of them involve my wife and daughter, and not this one.
Not yet, anyway.
Do you know? So you have no idea if they made it to Revan, but they were on their way to Revan?
I don't know where they were.
But their destination was Revan.
That's where that's where Yara's mother and father live. And they were just going to say hello. And for Keepa's grandparents to say hello. That's all. And I should have gone with them.
In your visions, did you have any sense of whether or not they're alive?
Well, I don't know if those are visions. I mean, again, like, if they were, then yes, they are alive. But they were with me in those visions. I was not there.
We just saw many versions of you in the same place.
I know.
So,
Hey, Woody, can I just do one now? Or do I have to be a high level to do that?
Do you have the ability to make an echo now?
Yeah. But the version of it that's a drone is later. Now I can do it whenever I want, but it's not a drone.
Yeah, you can. You can make them do something.
Okay. Well, then I just, like, I don't know, cast one.
Yeah, so the confusion and the sense of rage kind of builds up, and you just stand there like confused, and this echo just like looks like it grabs a chair that's over kind of by the kitchen area and throws it against the wall, picks up the chair and throws it against the wall in frustration, and then the echo just kind of staying there for a second, breathing, and then it dissipates.
I was thinking of doing that. I was literally just thinking of doing that.
And how long have you been thinking of finding your wife and daughter?
The moment I didn't know they were around. Leonitis takes a sip of LaCroix.
Confused and angry.
Do you think... They must be different timelines and or different versions of something that I could do, but choose not to, but can see what I could do.
I don't know if we will have answers to what happened to you after you touched the artifact anytime soon.
Okay.
As I said to you once before, whatever we find in this place we are going to, if it is what they say it is, then we may have all we need to understand what is going on.
I apologize for not telling any of you that.
You didn't know us. You still don't really. So, you're quite brave for sharing such a big, scary part of your life with us.
It's all I think about. Every waking moment of my days since then. It's when I kill someone, when anything happens, I think of that, of them. And I think of moments together, and I think of moments without them, and I think of... Yeah. I think of different ways that I could have saved them. I think of just going with them or something, I don't know.
I don't know what happened to your family, but who's to say that if you'd been there with them, you wouldn't have been able to help them at all? So I don't think that is it's just not really part of the solution. It's just perpetuating the problem. Thinking that way.
Fair. Oh, goodness me.
Oh my god, what a button.
I need to take a seat.
A sip of LaCroix.
My stomach is a little oof.
Drinks carbonated beverage to assist.
So you were in
Hugh
a
got a
tomb.
soda stream.
You're in a tomb by the Seraphic Tear and got some kind of curious powers.
I guess. But why now? Like, it's been, how long has it been? Like 3 weeks?
Since that moment, approximately 3 weeks, yeah.
It's been almost a month.
And then
how have I not noticed until...
Ryujin, you said you were in the Seraphic Tear.
Yeah.
Why were you in the Seraphic Tear?
I was hunting a wolf.
What kind of wolf lives there?
Well, it was a large black wolf, mother of the pup I have, actually.
Oh.
Oh, right.
And did you find any weirdness?
I did, actually. Well, and I show you the necklace that I have around my neck. I found this stone that it was an egg-shaped stone that had been brought here by what seemed to be a lightning bolt. Where I saw, like the glass that we have and like the lightning glass that was striking the sand, I saw something similar, but completely different color, but it had encased this egg-shaped stone. And last night, it hatched, and a small dragon came out of this egg.
Where?
Where?
Where is it now?
Where?
It is here.
Take,
necklace.
Throw it away. Burn it.
Yes, please, now. Get rid of it now.
I can't.
Why not? You haven't tried?
That's a dragon.
We're connected.
Oh.
Explain.
I think I'm supposed to protect this dragon. Vision came to me. And I was flying through the air on this very dragon here. And I met a much larger golden dragon with 4 wings, and he told me that this was his king, and I am basically his keeper. I was chosen.
So, the dragon is a king?
I just read something in the chat. That's why I laughed. Sorry. I didn't mean to laugh.
I was told, yes.
Point of order. Sorry, I may have not been clear. He said the word kin.
Kin.
Oh.
I thought you said
K-I-N.
king.
Sorry, I guess
I
I
literally,
maybe troubles with Zoom. It's a K-I-N, not K-I-N-G.
I literally heard king, and so this entire time I was like, "Whoa, holy shit!"
What would I get into?
Yeah.
I've
It's
got
like,
a
wow.
king.
Whoa. Okay. Well,
Again, the
retcon,
joys of
retcon.
D&D over Zoom.
Yeah.
It's kin, not king.
Cool. So we're gonna retcon that one.
Yeah, I wish I had closed captioning with me.
I was told by this dragon that this was my kin. I was to protect it.
Have you ever been around I've never seen a dragon. I've only heard stories.
I've never seen
Is
a
this-
dragon before either. This is the first
For
dragon
good
I've seen.
reason.
Yeah.
For good reason.
My members of my tribe used to tell me stories of dragons, and I don't ever want to be around them.
Disgusting creatures.
Well, I don't know if they're disgusting. I wouldn't say that. They're just terrifying. But maybe they're disgusting. What makes them
Calais,
disgusting?
you have some strong opinions over there. What are you?
I do. They are the false idols, pretenders, all of them.
Okay, that's a lot more than I feel. Okay.
False idols of what?
Of greatness. They have taken an image and they know it well. At least that is... Yes.
An image of what?
Of Servilius.
Who?
Whom? Who?
Never mind. It is not worth speaking of. Not here, not. But dragons are not to be trusted.
I mean, Calais, I've not gotten out much. So I don't know what you're talking about, and I'd love to learn.
Yeah, I just spilled my guts. You can say a little bit.
Servilius is our great protector and the pathway to our own godhood as a people. And what we know, we have learned from it. It is our entire duty and existence is to preserve its ways so it may I do not know the word for it, but it is why we do what we do and why we are who we are. And I have gazed into its home and seen its... I have seen it. And if we are told by its speakers that dragons are not to be trusted and they are imitating it, then that is what they are. So if you are to keep that for Eugen, then keep it well.
Calais, I have a few questions. What do you do? What does
Many
your tribe
things.
do?
Worship and serve.
That's it.
Yes.
Do I believe them?
Roll me an insight check.
Oh, that was a shit roll. I probably did. It's a 4.
From what Callias is saying, they are speaking to their truth.
My next question. You were born in this tribe, aye?
Yes.
So from day dot, they told you how to think and who to follow and to never question that, aye?
Well, yes, but when you see what I have seen, it is hard to question.
What have you seen?
A god?
So why did you leave?
Did they tell you? Did the god tell you they were a god?
It did not need to. No true god does.
Claes, I'm not trying to upset you in any way. Have you ever considered that maybe you were born into a cult?
What do you mean?
Where?
Go ahead, Leonitis.
I got this one.
Over to you.
I feel like it's surgery now.
I say in Draconic. No, I don't. No.
Oh, wow. I want to have the FLDS talk in Draconic.
Sometimes, Calais. There are groups of people who you just blindly follow without knowing their true motive, but you feel a sense of kinship with them. But what they stand for and their higher being that they stand for is not one to be following.
Are you calling me blind?
Quite the contrary.
Do you think I enjoyed all the things that they did?
No.
Do you think I would have stayed there and just sat there myself and not seen? I saw what I saw, and I was told what I was told. And these things you cannot ignore. In the days with you, I have seen lightning raise creatures from the dead. You have seen this as well as I. We saw an entire group of people reduced to ash, and yet you refuse to believe the things that I have seen for years. Years? How old are all of you? In terms of how many times has the sun passed over your heads? How many seasons have you seen?
I don't know. I'm not one to tell my age out very often, but...
Claes, I think this is something we've been wondering about you. How old are you?
Yes. How many suns have you seen?
I have seen many suns.
Like 100?
Close enough to it. Maybe more. It is hard to count. Seasons are much the same where I am from. I am still a child in my people's eyes, but the more I have spent outside of these islands, the less I think that holds true here. I have had lots of time to think on what I have seen where I am from. So I do invite you, perhaps without me, to go and venture southwards to my home isles and judge for yourself what sits in Olachos. But until you gaze into the pit and let the pit gaze back up at you, I would suggest you not question it.
I stared into the void and the void stared back.
I did not mean. Come on now.
Dictionary.
Nope.
Get up, Ma.
No, I knew it. Okay. I did not mean to upset you, Calais. You are my friend. I care about you. I'm just asking. Sometimes one can still believe in the cult they belong to. I shouldn't call it a cult. One can still believe in the groups that they belong to. And sometimes those looking in on the group realize that the group is a little scary.
So,
But if you believe it, oh, go ahead. Sorry.
well, I was going to round back to the dragon conversation.
That's true. That's true.
You think these dragons are pretenders to your god? This dragon does. I have not met them, but they are living inside of Ryujin's necklace. I don't think they're a regular dragon. They might also be a god.
It just scared me as all.
You don't think seeing 3 of me scared me?
I think. Thank you for sharing this with us, Calais. Thank you, Ryujin, for telling us about your very interesting necklace. And thank you, Leonitis. Guys, we're never trying to pass judgment. You're not from around here, and so you sometimes speak about things that we've never heard of or seen, but you also speak about them in riddles, so it's hard for us to understand what you're trying to say. That's why we ask these questions.
I am sorry. I do not mean to confuse. I will try and speak plainer, and I will also... I hope you know that I am trying to learn.
And you are doing a
more.
wonderful... I say it in Draconic. Oh, you're doing a wonderful job.
So, my next question then, and this is one I've wanted to ask for a while. We know why Leonitis is out here. He's trying to figure out where his family is. He had to help Hugh, and now, luckily, that might then help him find his family if there's answers in the Seraphic Tear. Why are the two of you here in Camden Mesa, and why did you take this job?
Simply put, curiosity. I wanted to see everything that I possibly could. And maybe in my journey, one day meet or find my parents.
Are they not back in Revan?
No, I was orphaned.
Ah. Okay. Thank you for sharing, Calais.
I'll show you mine if you show me yours.
Okay.
I cannot go back to Revan until I'm stronger. And this job is going to make me stronger, or I'm going to die, and so either way.
Like physically, or... Because I'm good at that.
You're looking for some reps, Brad?
I'm looking for those sick gains.
You're looking for those bicep curls? Because I got those.
You want to get big? Because I got regimens. We'll get big.
You saw one of those echoes. One of those was pounding himself up and down.
I got some supplements. I can hook you up.
I got LaCroix.
The Swole Station.
Healthy boy season.
Oh, man.
Not physically, but yes, also physically, I guess. No,
Nice.
just better.
Nice.
I need to get stronger.
Does this have anything to do with the altercation on the elevator?
Yeah.
You mentioned cursed once, also.
Mm-hmm.
It is your time to share.
This episode we're calling bargains and baggage.
Bargains and baggage.
That's
Outstanding,
great.
Woody. What a great name.
Wow.
Wow.
And you know what's great? I don't got to do a damn thing.
Those people were, I don't know who sent them to look for me. I got in some trouble in Revan and was cursed, and I can't go back. Otherwise, people will die.
Are you alive?
I think so, yes.
I mean, I've seen a lot in the past few minutes, and I if you're dead, I mean, okay. Not saying that you're dead. Oh, I'm sorry.
I mean, I'm not offended that you said I asked if I was dead.
Well, you just said that you were cursed, and if you go back, that it will be, people will die. In the same way that the people that are, we saw dead people.
Leonitis is full sixth sensing it right now, just like gone.
Can we call it "We See Dead People"? Can we recommend it to "We See Dead People"?
Bruce Willis, friend of the show.
Friend of the show.
Haley Joel Osment.
Yeah, Haley Joel Osment.
Oh, once an episode.
More than that.
Come on.
I only ask because, one would think that they're dead. They're bringing curses. You might be dead. It's okay if you are. You're very nice for being a dead person.
No, I don't think I'm dead.
Okay, good.
Yeah, I don't know what kind of curse it is.
Did you get it?
How?
Yeah.
The Sage of Revan gave it to me.
Ah.
That is why you did not want them to be coming here.
Mm-hmm. So that is why I am going on this excursion. Because it will make me stronger. That is what I've decided, and that is what will happen, or I will die trying.
Well, I know I will be there.
Calais, it's your turn.
Okay. Okay. And I will take off the hood. And let the what is now my hair just lift and awaken a little bit. None of you are changing, which is good, I think.
No.
I am here because Eris is now made of stone, and I cannot go back to where I am from, and I stayed there for at least 2 changes of the seasons without knowing anything about what I had become. And these powers are changing and shifting. and I need to know what they are, because I do not know.
Are those snakes?
Are they?
In my culture, I don't want to speak for the group, but those would be snakes.
This pit of Severus.
Servilius?
Yeah.
Severus Snake.
Severus Snape.
Severus Snake.
Yeah. Is this where these powers originated?
I do not know. I did not live my whole life this way.
What did you see in them when you stared into it?
The same thing that has always been there. Servilius lives in Olakos. It is its home, this ancient temple. I do not know how large it is. We only ever see its eye and its mouth.
You big yellow eyes. Over
Stop.
there.
It's shockingly accurate.
Let's also speak about how that basilisk could never have gotten its fucking head up into the fucking faucet of that.
Yeah.
It's Santa Claus. It's Scott Calvin kind
Right,
of
it's like-
physics.
I don't know what is that.
That's
Chamber of Secrets.
Moaning Myrtle, Chamber of Secrets. That's just like, what did it look like?
Two big yellow
Oh,
eyes.
right.
Over there. Over there.
She was like 30 years old when she did that role.
Yeah. Sorry to interrupt. That was low hanging fruit I wanted to hit.
We have to get it at some point in the campaign,
Yeah,
right?
we gotta-
Like, might as well check it early on.
Mm-hmm.
But I had, since I was very small, I had seen Olakos and I had seen Servilius. It is part of our rituals, our cycles, but it was not until I was beginning to come of age that things started happening and my body was peeling like ripe fruit.
Nice.
And this is the form it has taken.
Are you?
And
Sorry. So you molted? And then you receive snakes on your head. After that?
and the art, the magic came after that as well. I was just a hunter before.
Do they do anything? Not that they don't have to. I mean, but
You have seen them? That longhorn recruiter in the sauna?
oh yes.
It is not what happened to Eris, but it is somewhere on the road of what happened to Eris.
Was Eris important to you?
Yes,
Mother, brother, sister.
she was important to the rest of my people also. She was the daughter of the elder. She was set to take up their mantle in the event of anything untimely, but Elder Auxentios is not likely to die. I do not think. But they were we hunt in pairs as to not to get lost or get eaten. On Fidicidias, there are great creatures there that they are quite big, So we hunt in pairs, and she and I hunted together since we were very small. I told you this last night, I think. But it is a little hazy. But she was important, yes, and I'll sort of put the hood back up. It was not on purpose. I just got scared. So that is why I'm here. I knew no other path, and Cora happened to help me off the island, so I am going where this road takes me. And the thought of chaotic magic coalescing in a place like the Seraphic Tear sounds too familiar to pass up a chance to get close to.
Thank you.
Wow.
I would ask Ember, but it looks like he's gone to lay down over there, so we'll let him lay down.
Yeah, Ember, who just was listening for most of the time, is I have a bit of a headache. I would love to join this kumbaya, but I need a moment. Oof. He just puts his hands to his temples.
That was quite a good Ember.
That was really good. That was a great impression.
Hey, I'm a big fan of Ember. It's always a goal.
He's
to try
very
to...
specific and kind of very good with his specificity.
Yeah. Trying just to emulate my good friend Kyle as much as I can.
Well, I hold out my paws.
What is this?
Grab my paw.
Remember when you were talking about groups of people with strange activities?
Oh, yes, what?
Well, I mean, it's not a bad thing, but this is just like some of the things we would do back home.
Okay, don't touch my paw. Oh.
You don't share your secrets or
No,
hold hands?
No, the
Oh,
hands.
I just wanted to I wanted us to hold hands.
We can.
I made look like I kill a lot of things, but there's a gooiness inside me.
I'm sure, but it's not that you just look like you kill a lot of things.
You do. You do kill a lot of things.
Fair.
The first day I met you, you slaughtered a man in a bar.
Again, fair. A little drunk.
Hey.
Sometimes.
In his defense, the guy was giving him a look.
Giving me a look, and I had a beer.
One.
If that's not Dan Krakar, I don't know what
Dan
is.
Krakar leading, driving the
So,
car of Leonitis.
Just to put case in point, if Leonitis on one beer is the Dan on one beer analogy, Leonitis high last night was Dan on one cup of kava. That was the exact same.
We don't need to
parallel.
tell the world.
I'm not saying anything more than that, but I'm just throwing that out for the image.
That Daniel
Dan's a cheap date.
Eugene Krakar is a lightweight.
Yep, that's my middle name. Eugene is my middle name, everyone.
So, as you guys have this conversation, the door slides open, and this is very similar to Troy in Community walking in with pizzas. In walks Hugh and Cora into you guys having a kumbaya. And just, Hugh goes, they stop and kind of look. Ember in the corner, hands to temples, to a chair shattered in the corner.
Yeah. Wait, that chair actually shattered?
Yeah, because your
So
echoes.
wicked chair, dude.
Your echoes can interact with the environment. They can make attacks and stuff. So
Based on your stats, King, so bodied a piece of furniture.
you did like the number one rule not to do in acting. And
What?
For those actors in the chat, that's a deep cut. You guys ever got that rule in class where it's like throwing a chair is the worst decision you
Oh.
can ever make?
Hurting the furniture.
Hurting
All
the
I'll say, Dan, is that big hole in the door.
Okay.
There's one
We don't need to just bring me down pegs on this episode. I feel like we're just taking all my moments of me in college
It's
and bring
glorious.
Guys, we
You
will-
know what though?
to the
It'll be
world.
built up because people are gonna give you lots of reviews on Apple
Yeah.
Podcasts.
Yeah.
It's okay.
We-
There's one in every door now, so it's
Yeah.
not. It's
There
fine.
were
Oh my
bad
God.
doors.
Bad cheap.
We'll unpack things that Dan did in college in a Bards After Dark.
Yeah, sure.
Not all of us. We'll
yeah.
we'll drag all of us.
Yeah. So, Hugh, kind of getting the vibe of the room. Sorry, are we?
Are we holding hands in this moment?
At the moment, Leonitis
probably
is
just
just
like,
like
this.
Last Supper it.
I look at. Oh wait. Can I do this? I look at Hugh and I go, "Watch this." And then can an echo just do something? Do you want me to say what the echo does?
Yeah,
or-
you're in charge of your echoes.
Oh, cool.
They are possibilities of you.
How poetic.
One of the echoes comes out of me, runs towards Hugh, goes through Hugh, and then just bursts through the door behind him and runs out.
Okay. Can your echoes go incorporeal for a bit, or is that a feature?
So. I believe so.
Is it a feature, or else you're just gonna truck Hugh?
They're like a form. They're considered a transparent gray image
that can attack things.
Correct, but I also think that they can, I think that they can go through things as well. Like that's
If
what
he
I
chose. Yeah.
That's what I always felt they have done is that they can go through things.
For now, that may be subject to change because I feel like the future
we have to talk about it.
Yeah, the future ramifications of I send my echo through the wall, the safe of the wall of the door of the safe to break into it and steal the money.
Oh, that's fair.
That stuff.
That's fair.
But we should read. I'll read and we should discuss.
Okay.
But for now, I will, so you don't truck you and Cora.
I'll push through them. I'll push so we can go because I see what you're saying. I'll push through them.
Okay. So you summon this echo and just almost like the possible memory of being fuck this, I'm out, pushes past them and leaves. And they both get kind of touched and pushed by it. And they're like, what the fuck? And very confused. And he says, well, we brought takeout.
Literally pizza boxes.
Yeah. Just some takeaway. So, I don't want to interrupt anything. So do you want us to leave or?
I mean, you can join and tell us your life story.
Yeah, you brought the food.
Oh, I think I did that the other day.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So
yeah, you're right.
How about we table this and do it for later, and we do the food?
Oh, also sorry about the chair. That wasn't me. Well, it was me, but not really me. And I don't know yet. Weird.
You just
Food.
Yeah, food. And they brought tacos.
Hell yeah.
Yeah.
Fantasy tacos.
Fantasy tacos. And you guys munch. And as you're munching, Cora says, so, are you guys ready to head out tonight, or do you want to wait till morning?
I think we're ready to go tonight.
Yeah, tonight.
Okay. And I'm assuming you guys filled them in with the transportation. They're very pleased to hear that you got Kazi and Kurti to ferry you.
I also know that he should reimburse us.
Hugh says, well, hopefully where we're going, there's going to be plenty of reimbursement to go around. So if not, afterwards we'll discuss. Happy to discuss. But if we're dead, what's use of money? Yes?
Exactly.
Yes.
I would say that anyway, but yes.
We'll probably be glowing green zombies.
I was going to say, we might come alive.
Yes.
Oh, we should divide both the goggles and the necromantic shards. If we are going further into this mess, I doubt we will be seeing less of this.
Okay. Yeah, so you guys dole out your items. The goggles, they're not attuned. You don't need to attune to them. They're just a simple magic item. I'll make them on D&D Beyond for you. Basically, if there's a sandstorm or some kind of like something that would obscure your vision via particles in the air, it keeps you from having disadvantage on it. Like not fog, but like a sand or dirt or dust. It keeps those from entering your eyes and obscuring your vision.
And so, not snow either, though, right?
Not snow, because it's specifically enchanted towards small pieces of like earth. Yeah, it's a very specific, simple enchantment. The more like there's other goggles that would exist that are more like just kind of universal and they'd be more expensive. These are only like 20 gold pieces. So, Hughes says, "All right, well, let us just get all packed up. If you want to take a quick nap, we can. But let's get packed up and head out." So, before you guys head up to Upper Camden and the barge, anything you wish to do? Okay.
Give Ember some ibuprofen.
Yeah.
And we'll
He says,
go.
"Oh, Lilith, thank you. Oh.
Every day we stray further from God. I don't know what that noise was, but
It was a little weird. I regret the grunt at the end quite a bit.
Every time I take Advil from this moment, I'll be like,
oh, thank you.
Sweet. Ibuprofen. Oh God. Okay. All right. So you guys pack up. You head to Upper Camden, and there, by the fountain where you left them, is Kazi and Kurti. They see you. Kazi, who doesn't speak, seemingly, but like looks at Kurti and does a bit of a like motion with their hands. And Kurti nods and says, "All right, got everything you need? Okay, well let's go. You're just heading to the outpost, correct?"
Yes.
All right. Well, we can't say for what we're gonna run into. We're probably gonna have to take things careful and slow. But if we got some straight shots and some good wind, we'll make some good time. But we're going to err on the side of caution on this trip. So we should get there, and I'll say if the wind is behind us, 3 days. If it's not, I'm closer to 5. So, sound good? All right.
As good as it can be, yeah.
All right. Well, let's head out. One thing that Hugh and Cora, the one thing that they were doing is they were securing permission to leave the city now that you've entered it, because technically the city is quarantined. So they met with some officials of the Doge and secured the proper rights to leave the city. That's what when you guys were munching on your tacos, your Taco Bell, your chalupas and stuff. Yeah, that's what you were talking about.
There's Taco
Bell?
Bell?
Supreme, thank you.
Yes.
The potatoes that Taco Bell's brought back.
Papas fritas. God, I want some Taco Bell now. Oh no.
There's literally one a 2-minute walk away from my house, and you destroyed me just now.
Yeah, there's one. There's a few blocks from us down on Broadway, and I'm like, ooh, do I want to get some Taco Bell? Post-stream Taco Bell.
You've destroyed me just now. That's it. That's
live boss.
As the sun is setting, and the sun comes down, and the golden and red hues of the sunset hit these green pulsing clouds, and if it wasn't connected to such a scary thing, it'd be beautiful. For so many colors within the sky as you guys head out and mount the barge and make your way towards the entrance to get out to the through the canyons and then to the gleaming wastes. There are you don't have the wind on you behind you yet, so there's two little beetles that are large, like giant beetles that kind of pull the cart. One is a kind of a jet black beetle, and one is a deep red beetle. And they just kind of have these almost saddles put on them that pull the barge forward, moving at a slow but decent pace. You guys make your way. And as the sun sets and you guys are making your way through the canyons, you know that the first day will be probably through the canyons. So you can get rest if you wish. But they do think that maybe a bit of a watch would be prudent. So who wishes to take watch? Okay. Callias. Roll me a perception check, por favore.
That would be a 14.
14? All right. With the 14, it's quiet. The dark clouds are hanging low, and they seem almost lower than they were the day before. Like they keep like pressing down and down and down, but there's no real wildlife to see. You don't see any of the telltale signs of a zombie tiger or lion chasing after you.
There have been no lightning strikes this evening, just throughout this area.
Off in the distance, but where you're heading, it's the canyon walls make it hard to see the entire storm. You hear a bit of thundering, but you don't see many strikes, not near you at least. They do happen, but they're not as abundant. They seem to be centered towards areas where the dead congregate. Okay, who's taking next watch? All right. Which one of you? You guys can decide.
Go ahead.
Okay.
You're a ranger. Go ahead.
Yeah, I'll take it then.
There's always Kazi or Kurti is going to be also manning the barge as well, so there's always somebody also awake. Roll me a perception check, Ryujin.
All right. That is. Sorry, give me a second. 19.
19? Okay. Then with that 19, roll me a d20.
15.
15? All right.
Yep.
So as you guys are pushing down through this canyon, it's not the same canyon that has the river Maha with it. It's some sort of this used to be maybe a tributary of the river Maha, but it's since just become like a dry riverbed, and in this canyon and just opened up. As you're going through, you feel a nice moderate breeze hit the back of you guys, and Kazi, who is on manning the barge this night, notices it and pulls down the sails, packs up the beetles, and at a much better pace, makes its way down. And you guys are going to have a night of good travel because of this. Lilith, you take next watch. As it's moving, Kazi's just kind of watching the horizon as the dawn sky is starting to slightly change from the black to that slight glow. And as you're sitting there, you are tired. The rocking of the barge on the sand is soothing, like how you're on the train and it's just rhythmic. You nod for a second. You nod again. And you nod. And your eyes open and you see Christopher sitting on the barge across from you. Just elbows on his knees, head in his chin in his hands, and he looks at you and he goes, "How are you?"
Is this dream?
Looks around.
How can
Is
I
it?
see you? You're dead.
Am I? I don't know. Last thing I remembered was us in the tombs. And then darkness. I don't remember anything else. Where are you?
I'm trying to avenge what happened to you and atone for it.
You look at his face, and he has sunken eyes. Not to the point of like skeletal, but as if he has not slept in a week. Red, bloodshot, chapped lips, he was always a skinnier individual, but more gaunt than you've ever seen him. Sunken cheeks as well. I'm tired, Lilith. I don't know what's happening to me.
Am I doing this to you? Are you stuck in this what is this?
I'm not sure. I just know that I'm tired. I can't sleep. I just roam. Can I lay my head in your lap and try to sleep?
Sure, fine.
Gets up. Sits down because there's that bench in the middle of the barge, and just lays his head down in your lap, and you can feel his skin again. And it's almost like it was. And as he's laying his head on your lap, you feel his horns press into your side like they would. Kind of poke you a little bit, but it's the memory is nice but painful.
You shouldn't be here. You should. I'm just so sorry.
Lilith, I don't think it's your fault. but I have a feeling you can fix it. And as he sighs, his body just kind of fades away. Not in a sense of dusting like you've seen, but just like the spirit that was there has a bit of respite they were seeking. And as he fades away in the distance, the wind behind you, you see the sun just peek over the horizon. And the light hit your face. And as the camera pans up, that's where we'll end today's episode.
Oh.
I didn't want to make you cry. Nice, Hannah. Hannah's a fucking actor.
Don't lie, Woody.
Yeah,
Huh?
Don't lie.
No, I don't like.
Come now.
I mean, there's like a point where I don't want to make my friends cry, but there's some satisfaction to making my sister cry.
Oh.
Well, this is why I love D&D, because one episode it's a big old dungeon crawl, shoot 'em up, punch 'em episode, and the next one we're all just sharing our feelings.
Yeah.
So,
Okay.
Hey everybody, thank you for hanging out with us. Please, once again, word of mouth, that's what we love, and that's what's going to spread the love and joy. I don't know, after this episode it's a little bleak, lots of baggage, but baggage to it's opportunities for growth.
Sure. Sure.
Thank you everybody for hanging out with us. Remember, please give us a like, review on Apple Podcasts, anywhere else, YouTube. Just tell a friend, spread some love, and we love you guys.
And I'm going to raid Dimples and Dice.
Dimples and Dice. Yeah, everybody
Dimples
spread
and
some love
Dice.
to some Dimples and Dice.
Hell yeah.
Show them some love and support.
Yeah.
And we will see you all next week.
Yeah, see you next week for the beginning of the adventure.
As opposed. Okay. Goodbye.
Well, like you
everyone.
guys are going out, you know what I mean. Come on.
Yeah.
All right. Bye, everybody.
Bye.